3 to start the week between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball next on the show. Rich Hill will be on the mound for the boys in blue. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because their numbers are struggling against him.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hutton is retired, 2 down now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. And now a pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. Archie Bradley is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, H?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Jonathan VR.
And that misses, ball 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Looped out toward third, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Batting third
At the plate, Justin Turner. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt ranging into shallow right, reaches out. Oh no, he dropped it.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the... Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
A.J. Pollock.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Here's another 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson has a read on it. One away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Takes this the other way to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And I'm looking at Ketel Marte. You know, this young man broke in. You knew he was going to catch the ball, but you weren't sure if he was going to hit. And then when he started playing with Cano, he really helped him slow the game down. And it looked like from that point, Ketel took off.
Lifted the other way to left center. Hutton is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just one pitch. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Hutton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. His career batting line against Hill, 1 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. The 2-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Too high, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the third out. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Logan Forsythe, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now batting, Rich Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Cue shot here out toward short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Villar, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. High pop up. Calling for it. Lamb. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Chad Hutton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat.
Goldschmidt.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Third baseman.
Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomas on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 1-1, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Gutierrez is retired, 2 down now. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high. 1-0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A. Through 4, still tied, nothing. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something started eventually. Not a bad time to start.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And as you can see, these guys find themselves in the number 6 position in that category in the NL. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. Lamb scoops it up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rich Hill. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That is the third pitch right there. He has pounded him hard in. 3 pitches in a row. And I don't know if he backs off and pulls the string, but I got a feeling he's just going to keep pounding. Got a lot of pride in his fastball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Iannetta.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner, and now from the air a jump throw and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The pitcher, Archie
digging in for his
Bradley.
second at bat. Archie Bradley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. Hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
Chad Hutton is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch.
Well, he tried to get him to chase a couple pitches right there. Look, 0-2 with 2 fastballs. Then he came back with off-speed pitches, and now the count's even. I don't know. He might have to go back to that fastball and see if he can get it by him.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Hill has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. One. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jonathan Villar.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. 1-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. Pollock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He swings and grounds it to short. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Left fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he puts it on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Jock Peterson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it. I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
A.J. Pollard is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Yasmani Tomas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 15 steals for the season so far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that?
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now
Brandon Drury.
Pedro Baez is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Chris Iannetta is on deck. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Chris Iannetta stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now on 3-2 is a pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Your bullpen does its job.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Adrian now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Tomas sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pedro.
Chase Utley will come on to pitch.
And hitting for the Dodgers, number 26, Chase Utley.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. The 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Working for the punch out and the offering on the ground up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. Wow. David Peralta is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Number 46 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Chad Hutton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fastball in there for a called strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for this. One left for the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Ruby De La Rosa
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at-bat and his last opportunity.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Charlie Blackmon is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike one. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 0-1 delivery. Runners off for second. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Ready once again, Justin Turner is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. Action now in the air. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
De La Rosa pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Center fielder, number 11.
A.J. Pollock is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Fields is there for it, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And that's the second out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Diamondbacks down in order. Still no. Fernando Rodney comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location could be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch could be very tough.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 46.
Andrew Coles will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 60, Andrew Coles.
And a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. The 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at-bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple of runs.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the winning run is across to score.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home the win because of it.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Dodgers earn their 116th win, tops in the division. Number 46 earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Josh Fields. His record is now 7-1. Credit the save to Josh Fields. The loss goes to Fernando Rodney. Just his first loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus route